Do not fear, Daniel.
In the days of King Darius, deep beneath the city of Babylon, there was a pit of lions, a place of terror reserved for the condemned. According to history, no man cast into this place has ever come out alive. Until one night, one man was thrown inside. His name was Daniel, servant of the living God. Condemned by men, sealed by the king's command, surrounded by death.
O God, whom I serve continually, rescue me from the mouth of the lions.
Yet clinging to life in the God he served. Was this moment the end, or the beginning of a greater miracle? Today, LEGO Bible Adventures proudly presents the movie Daniel in the Lion's Den. In the royal court of Babylon, one man outshone them all, Daniel, a foreigner from Judah. Though taken captive, he was lifted high, honored above princes and governors.
O King, the governors report peace in the land. The harvest has filled your storehouses. Justice holds firm in your courts.
King Darius trusted him above all others, even planning to set him over the whole realm. Daniel's wisdom was unmatched, and his faith made him unshakable. But envy burned in the officials. The thought of a foreigner ruling over them was more than they could endure.
We searched his work. No error, no corruption.
Nor in his service. He is faithful in all.
Then we must find fault in his God.
3 times each day, Daniel prayed, always with his window open toward Jerusalem, the holy city of his fathers, where the temple once stood. It was a reminder of covenant, of hope, of the God who had never forsaken his people. His devotion was no secret. And then his enemies finally saw it as their chance.
O King Darius, live forever. All the officials of the kingdom have agreed that whoever makes petition to any god or man within 30 days, except to you, O King, shall be cast into the den of lions.
With words of flattery, they sought to blind the king. What seemed like loyalty was in truth a snare designed to cast Daniel into the lion's den.
Sign the decree, my king, and seal it.
By the law of the Medes and Persians, no decree could ever be changed. The trap was sealed, and Daniel was now the prey. Though the decree was sealed, Daniel did not yield. As he had always done, 3 times a day, he opened his window toward Jerusalem and prayed to the living God. But the officials lay in wait, watching for their moment to strike.
Finally, we've got him. Break the door. Arrest him now.
They stormed in as though he were a criminal.
Why are you people storming in my house?
Daniel, you stand guilty. You have defied the king's decree.
I have harmed no man. I have only prayed to my God.
Your prayer condemns you. The law is clear. You shall be cast into the lion's den.
Is faith now a crime in Babylon? I am not going anywhere with you.
Seize him now.
The king will never condemn me for this madness.
Just you wait and see what the king's judge will be.
And so they dragged him before King Darius. But the king, though distressed, could not undo his own decree.
My king, I have served you faithfully. Why must I be treated as guilty for forsaking my God?
The law of the Medes and Persians cannot be revoked. Daniel, I must deliver you.
And so the faithful was condemned, not for crime, but for his obedience to God. The king's heart was torn, yet the law bound his hand. Daniel was delivered to the lions. And so the judgment was carried out. The lion's den. The faithful servant of the living God, Daniel, was led to the place of death.
Cast him down. Seal the stone. Let the lions decide his fate.
Thou hast borrowed heaven.
No plea was heard, no mercy granted. Only the sentence of death. And so, Daniel was cast into the den. Sealed by men, bound by law, Daniel was left alone with the beasts. There are the bodies. Bodies are everywhere. No man cast into this place has ever come out alive. From the shadows, death itself emerged. 4 lions, guardians of terror, feared by every man in Babylon. They circled their prey, eyes burning, jaws dripping with hunger. Yet Daniel did not run. His strength was not in flesh, but in the God of Israel.
O God, whom I serve continually, please rescue me from the mouth of the lions.
And when the beast leapt to devour him, heaven itself answered. An angel of the Lord appeared, clothed in light, terrible in glory. His robe shone white, his wings stretched across the cavern walls. His eyes burned like fire, fixed upon the lions.
Do not fear, Daniel, for the Lord has sent me here to help you.
He raised his hand, and a shield of light surrounded the prophet. The power of heaven clashed with the fury of lions. They circled, they struck, but heaven's hand restrained them. Just like that, the angel of the Lord shut the lions' mouths.
My God is my refuge. As long as I have faith in him, I am safe.
Daniel, your God has heard you. I am here to deliver to you his promise. He promised that this night you will live.
However, the lions did not rest. Though the angel held them back, he did not lead Daniel out. The stone was sealed. Their hunger roared against Daniel throughout that night. Now, his fate would rest in what dawn would soon reveal. That same night, the king was tormented by a terrible nightmare.
O my king, my rightful king, I may die tonight, but my God will never forgive your sin.
Daniel! No! This should not be!
His heart was heavy, his table full, yet his soul is empty.
What have I done? Have I condemned the righteous for the schemes of the wicked? No, I will not let that happen. I must go to him at once.
Before the dawn, the king left his palace, driven by anguish and desperate hope. He rode faster than any man, as though the answer itself waited at the den.
My lord, you should not be here.
O Daniel, servant of the living God, has your God, whom you serve continually, been able to rescue you from the lions? Daniel, answer me. If you still alive, then I command you to speak. O Daniel, my dearest friend, please, do not be silent.
But still, there was no answer. Silence weighed heavy, and the king's heart sank within him.
Soldiers, roll the stone away, now, now!
and from the darkness he appeared. Daniel kneeling in the light, his face shining with peace. King Darius wept, for the God of Daniel had done what no man could. The prophet was lifted up from the den, and no wound was found on him, because he trusted in his God.
You are still alive.
My king, my God sent his angel, and he shut the mouths of the lions. They have not hurt me, because I was found innocent in his sight.
Still, justice had not yet been finished.
You used the law, my law, to spill the blood of a righteous man. And now, you shall suffer the fate you prepared for him.
Please have mercy, my lord. We only sought for justice.
Spare us, O king! Do not cast us down!
Take them away. Cast them into the den of lions. Make them suffer for what they have done.
And so, the men who had accused Daniel were cast into the den of lions.
Please have mercy with us.
No, no, no! Stay back! Somebody help us, please! Somebody!
And as a result, the den was sealed again, but this time with justice fulfilled.
I hereby issue a decree that in every part of my kingdom, people must fear and reverence the God of Daniel. For he is the living God, and he will endure forever. His kingdom will not be destroyed. His dominion will never end.
And so the kingdom of Babylon bore witness. The God of Daniel lives, his power saves, and his name will endure forever. In the end, Daniel was not saved by his strength, nor by the mercy of men, but by the hand of the living God. The lion's den was more than a place of fear. It became a testimony of faith. Babylon witnessed that no decree of kings, no schemes of men, and no power of beasts could overcome the God who saves. And Daniel's story is not just history, it is a promise. The same God who shut the lions' mouths still rescues today. He defends the faithful, honors those who trust him, and turns despair into victory. Still, the question remains. If you were standing in that den like Daniel, surrounded by roaring lions, would you trust him to keep you safe? Leave your answer in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to LEGO Bible Adventures for more epic Bible movies. See you on our next adventures.